If you have PMDD, you've probably been told track your cycles. And I agree, it's 100% an important first step. However, I think we should be doing it a little bit differently. First, who am I? I'm Mandy Rother. I'm a RD and a functional medicine nutrition specialist specializing in PMDD. I've worked with hundreds of people with PMDD and have found that there's a few mistakes that people often make with cycle tracking that can stand in their way. So I've created this very simple but different method that can make all the difference. We're going to talk about that in this video. So first, let's talk about why this is important, because what I often see is there's this notion or this perception of like we're fighting against PMDD, that the goal is to get rid of it, to get rid of the symptoms, which of course it is. But when we overly focus on the symptoms, that becomes all that we can see. And our human brains are really trained to look for the negative. And when we have this singular focus on symptoms, it increases both our anticipation of the symptoms and the fear of the symptoms themselves. This will make sense to you if you have PMDD, because you can probably relate to how, even if you experience the symptoms for, let's say, 7 days a month or 14 days a month, or maybe your symptoms are even, increasing in severity and taking more days of your life, however many days that they're taking, it can start to consume our entire existence, because even when we're not experiencing them, we're thinking about it. And that's because there's a degree of trauma of experiencing symptoms at this severe level and how debilitating it can be. And then we live in fear of it happening again. So that's part of the reason that we want to track our cycles differently and look at more things beyond the symptoms themselves. So that's what I'm going to teach you here today.